How's it going, Rams? I'm Leah Cackowski.
And I'm Madeline Davis.
And I know what you all are thinking. This is not our typical setting for Tuesday night sports. And, well, that's because this week is a very special edition with all things Moby Arena.
Yeah, Leah, the men's basketball team tips off in a couple hours to face the highly competitive San Diego State Aztecs. And, well, we couldn't miss it.
It's going to be a night full of madness for sure, but before we get into the world of hoops, let's talk about everything else going on around campus this week as well.
Tennis kicked off the busy weekend for the Rams once again when they took on Abilene Christian over at the Fort Collins Country Club. CSU took the dub in this one, 6-1. The doubles point came quick, with easy dubs from Vushkova and Lennon and Viktorova and Voex. Singles also came quite easily for the Rams, with 3 out of 5 wins coming in 2 sets. 3 singles Sarah Weekly and 4 singles Shaka Viktorova grinded out their wins in 3 sets, and freshman Logan Voex was the only Ram to take the L on the afternoon, losing her match 3-6, 3-6. CSU will be back in action next weekend when the Missouri Tigers come to town.
Moby packed the pool over the weekend for Swim and Dive Senior Day, and it wasn't just a regular duel. The Green and Gold had to face their rivals down the road, Northern Colorado, and obviously the Rams came out with a huge win, besting the Bears a whopping 194-105. Here are the first place finishes. So obviously we got a lot of Rams on this squad. We have Lucy Matheson with the Butterfly Dubs, Tess Weinray, Lexi Treeley, Erin Dawson. All of these ladies have been absolutely astonishing all of this season, and it's really shown off. Matheson is one of the senior captains, and she said, quote, that I think it's been a real honor to be a captain, and I've learned a lot. Being a part of this team this year has been my favorite swim memory of all time. I don't think I would have been able to finish without being surrounded by these amazing coaches and amazing girls. I think by being here in Moby every day with the support has been amazing. I'm super extremely proud of these Rams, and they have a long season still. But don't go away just yet. After the break, we dive into a brand new segment, so stick around.
Welcome back from the break, Rams. For my last semester at CTV, I've decided to start a new sports talk show called In the Zone. Let's check it out. How's it going? Welcome to In the Zone, a sports talk show with a twist. I'm your host, Madeline Davis. Our guest today, you've probably seen him at CSU football games, on the sidelines, shooting t-shirts out of a cannon, hoping he doesn't get sued by any parents for hitting their child in the head. Coming all the way from the offices of Moby Arena, while only getting slightly lost on his way here, Mr. Patrick Toussaint.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yes.
Many blessings.
Yeah, we are so glad that you were here. I'm so glad that you can be officially my first guest on the show.
Thank you for inviting me. It means a lot.
Oh yeah.
You chose me out of everyone.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. It wasn't because you begged for it at all.
No, not at all. I've told my mother about this several times. She'll be tuning
really?
in later. Yes.
Really? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's proud of her son, her only son.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Her only child. She has to be proud.
Only child.
Yes.
That's where we're both only children.
That's why we.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome.
That's our number one bonding element.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna start. So the whole idea of this show is by the end of it, you're gonna be in the zone. So we're gonna start with some rapid fire. Think of this as like the warm up for a game. This is like you're doing, you're going through the ladder, you're doing your conditioning, you're warming up. So we're gonna give you 90 seconds, and you're going to answer as many questions as you can in the 90 seconds.
All right.
So I think we've got a timer ready, and we're about to start. Okay, is it going? Okay, it's going now. Okay, so what's your job title?
Assistant Director of Marketing and Community Engagement.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Okay, what's your go-to coffee order?
Ooh, I hate coffee.
Me too.
So nothing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sing a line from your favorite song.
Oh my gosh, not my favorite song, but recently stuck in my head. Since You've Been Gone, by Kelly Clarkson. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. Okay.
I was gonna say we don't have time for that. But that was really good. Thank you for doing that. What's your go-to work snack?
Ooh, work snack. Oh, I've been on a healthy kick, so I have a granola bar, a protein granola bar from Costco. Shout out Costco.
That's pretty fun. Who's your favorite coworker?
Oh wow, that's great. Love that. I'm gonna get pushback. My favorite right now, Brandon Randall. His mustache is glorious. He's a great photographer. But he's my
boss.
Day one. Yeah, her boss, day one friend. So, yeah, Brandon Randall.
He could be up there for my favorite coworker as well. Yeah. What superpower would you like to have?
Ooh, flight.
Moby Madness or Campus Chaos?
Moby Madness.
Correct. What's your favorite sports team?
Oh, Tennessee Titans.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yep.
Describe your life in 3 words.
My life. Oh my lord. Chaotic, fun, and adventurous.
Ooh, I like those 3. What's the worst movie you've ever seen?
The worst movie I've ever seen. Dude, that's tough. I've seen a lot of bad movies. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I can't think of one. I'm just gonna go Blindside.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Didn't that like win awards and whatnot?
Yeah, but it was too good of a movie. It needed some pushback. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You did really well. That was 90 seconds already.
That was 90 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was nervous.
No, you answered a lot of questions.
Good.
I was impressed.
Oh, wow.
I was impressed. Yeah. So, are you feeling warm?
I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling ready.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because next is the big game.
Uh-oh.
This is the big game.
This one I'm prepared for.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a mini game.
Okay.
And little known, not so little known fact about Patrick is that he played football in college. So
okay,
we're gonna play. Is it a college football player or a name I made up?
Oh yes, I love this. Okay. We're watching Key and Peele all night. Let's do this.
Okay. First one, Immaculate Perfection Harris.
No, that's not a name.
It was real. He played at Georgia Tech.
He did. Immaculate. Okay, that's wild. I thought it was a Steelers reference, but continue.
Cranked Johnson.
No, that can't be a name.
I did make that one.
Okay, good. I was like, that can't be.
Mick Chicken.
Just the name McChicken.
Like his first name is Mick and his last name is Chicken.
Oh my God, I've been saying no this whole time, but I feel like is it a name? It's someone's name. It's got to be someone's name. I've been wrong this whole time.
I made that one up.
Just when I was like, there's no way someone said, I'm going to name this baby McChicken. All right.
Here's our last one. Steve-O Michael. Steve O. Capital O.
Capital O.
Yeah.
Michael. Yeah, it's gotta be someone's name.
Yeah, he was real and he did play for CSU.
Did he really? Yes. Oh, I did not realize it was here. That's nuts. Okay.
I don't know when he played for CSU, but he did. Yeah, so that was the big game. Now we're going to the championships. So what you're gonna do in this round is I've brought a notebook and some markers. If you open up this notebook, you see it says Patrick's logo. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw yourself a logo, but there are sticky notes there, and there are 4 little prompts. It says hometown, first job, family, and a goal. And so you have to include something that represents each of those 4 things in your logo.
I'm done with this logo.
Okay.
Mostly because I cannot draw the things I'm thinking.
That's okay.
So that's why.
No, if you could just if you could just hold it up, if you could show it to the camera.
Show it to the camera.
And if you could explain it, if you could walk us through what it means.
I'm going to show you guys what it is, what it means. It's pretty generic. I wish I had the artistic skills. So if you see here, I have messed up. I messed up badly. I scrapboogled everything else. I messed up again here. Scribble everything out. So the stick figures are my family and friends who really support me in my everyday things. They listen to my ideas that are either half-witted or genius. They listen to my rants, all that jazz. Murfreesboro is where I'm from. I also call Eagleville home, which I should put there. They're a small niche family. Fun fact: when I graduated 86 people in my class.
I only had 100, so.
So yeah, you still
pretty, but
it's
small
so
school, yeah.
You know, all my friends always check in something like that. And then CSU Rams, a little orange and green. I want to look more like, imagine the Mona Lisa, but much better. And this is what my hands could create. You did great. I'm so proud of you.
If you're interested in watching the extended version, the link will be in the description below. But for right now, we're going to take a short break. But when we come back, Gideon will bring us back to the court.
Welcome back from the break, Rams. I'm Gideon Aigner, and I, for one, am super excited to spend this semester with you all. And you've heard a lot about CSU sports tonight, so I found it fitting to talk a little bit about some high school hoops. and a very troublesome trio of brothers making waves right down in Weld County. Recently, I went down to Severance to watch the Heroes of Hangtime, the Hooping Heartbreakers, the Full Court Felons, the Severance Silver Knights, where, while there were plenty of highlights after highlights after highlights from both teams, there were three names that stood out on the roster: Brady, Brett, and Blake. Varney, Varney, and Varney. The BV3.
I don't think a lot of people ever get to experience it. Saying that all three of us have been on the court at the same time, it's kind of a surreal feeling. Knowing that there's only 5 guys and 3 of them live under the same roof is pretty awesome. So, we're not ones to really scrimmage at the house, but I will say when we're really young, like going out playing for Dad is always pretty cool.
And while basketball is Blake's only sport, both Brady and Brett played for the Severance High School football team.
During basketball, like, we're in the moment together, like, we can play together. I'd say that's probably the main difference. Because, like, we're all 3 brothers, we're all together, I mean, we live in the same house, so we're able to pick each other up when we're down. We're able to tell each other, hey, this works and this doesn't, and we know how each other play on the court.
While Blake and Brett are twins, with Brett being younger by just a minute, there isn't too much of a sibling rivalry between the two.
You know, I'd say we have a pretty good relationship, actually. You know, there's definitely times we get into it a lot, maybe more often than I do with Brady, but I also feel like I'm able to, you know, forgive him easier. I don't know why.
Although this is the last time all 3 Varneys will be playing on the same team, they are all approaching the season differently.
It's, you know, kind of like the last ride, but, you know, like I said, there's going to be more times in our entire life that we'll be together, so you know, I've just got to take it all in.
It's definitely a little different because, you know, this is Brady's last year, it's his senior year, so us 3 all being out there, it's truly it's a good moment to see because, you know, next year it's just going to be Blake and I trying to take it all in right now, being able to see Brady, Blake and I all play together, and so it's great to see it in the court.
I wouldn't say there's much of a difference in trying to set the example because of how new our school is. So like, it goes for everybody, but like in thoughts of this being my senior year, not very more opportunities to get to play with my brothers, like I'm definitely taking it all in because, you know, I highly doubt, you know, I might go play college football, Blake doesn't play football, like we might not all play the same sport on the same team ever again. So it's definitely something that's just heartfelt to you. You'll remember for the rest of your life.
And while it certainly wouldn't hurt to bring home the gold, Brady, Brett, and Blake all seem content playing out this last season together. The 9th-ranked Silver Knights will be battling the Fort Morgan Mustangs on the 31st at 7:30 p.m. Leah and Madeline, back to you.
We're inside of Moby Arena. We're about an hour away from tip-off against the San Diego State Aztecs. But before we dive into that matchup, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. CSU's most recent loss to the Wyoming Cowboys up in Laramie just a few days ago. Leah, what did you see in that matchup?
We were going into that game, we were supposed to be 8-point favorites even on the road, and the Rams were not able to succeed and lock it down. It was one of the craziest upsets in college basketball history. The Rams were up with just a minute and 11 left in the game, and they blew the lead away and lost in overtime. The entire nation was talking about it. Scott Van Pelt played his bad beat of the week. Honestly, the Rams just couldn't lock it down. And at the end, it just went sloppy. Even Nico Medved said, in some way, we found a way to lose that game. It's hard not to be emotional right now when things are the way that they are. Everything conceivable that could have gone wrong went wrong. We're in a very fragile state right now, in my opinion, and the final score was 79-76. It was very close, and they just couldn't seal the deal.
Yeah, while that was definitely a rough loss, the season isn't quite over for the Rams yet. They're only number 34 in the net rankings, so they're well within that top 64. But tonight is an important matchup, and tonight is going to be a quad 1 matchup for the Rams.
Absolutely, I agree with you, Madeline. And you know what, to be honest, the Mountain West is at the peak everywhere. Nobody is losing at home right now. Absolutely nobody. But everyone's kind of been struggling on the road. So let's just get in tonight. What are we looking for? What are we going to see?
Yeah, so San Diego State comes into this matchup with a 16-4 record. They're 10-0 at Viejas Arena, but 3-4 on the road. So the Rams can take advantage. It's not going to be out of the question. Their past 2 wins, though, are to CSU's past 2 losses, so that is Nevada and Wyoming. But they do have losses to Boise State and New Mexico. Key players for the Aztecs, Jaden Ledee. This kid has been huge for the Aztecs. He's coming into this game averaging nearly 21 points, 8.7 rebounds, 56% from the field. Junior transfer from USC, Reese Waters. He is another kid who has been huge, absolutely huge for the Aztecs this season. He is next to Ledee in the points with 11.7, nearly 4 rebounds per game, and shooting over 40% from 3. Leah, where does CSU fit into this matchup?
Well, to be honest, those are some absolute key players, and they've proven it all year, but we have guys on our team who can do the same thing. Isaiah Stevens, will get into him in just a second. But if we're looking at the other players, Nick Clifford, they are putting up amazing numbers right now. They're doing insane in the behind the three-point line. Nick Clifford shooting 50% from 3, and Patrick Cartier being a center, he's shooting 44. Both of them can lock it down when they need to. But honestly, Joel Scott has been really huge for this team as well. He's kind of had a little bit of inconsistencies the past few games.
Had a little bit of a slump, but he's coming. It seems to be coming out of it.
No, absolutely. He's starting to finally kind of make his presence known in the paint. That's something CSU struggled with a little bit in the past, but yeah, he's also doing well. All 3 of those players are shooting over 50% from the field goal range. So it's a really big thing to look out for. But again, as we know, the Aztecs have some height. If we're going to compare 2 players that are absolutely on the watch list for tonight, Isaiah Stevens and Ledee. Isaiah Stevens, all right, we know where he is, right? He's a 6-foot guard, okay? But he is doing one thing nobody else in the nation is doing. 16.7 points per game, 3.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. That's 3rd in the nation. What does he have to put up against Isaiah Stevens?
Yeah, Jaden Ledee, oh boy. This kid, I mean, you forget about Matt Bradley. He's better.
His history.
Oh my goodness. He is insane. 6'9". So he's got 9 inches on Isaiah Stevens. That is huge. I mean, granted, they do play different positions, but they are both teams' leading scorers.
Yes.
Ledee, 20.9 points per game. Almost 21 points per game. 8.7 rebounds, averaging almost a double-double every single night, 56% from the field. I mean, this kid, he's been huge. He had to sit out a couple of years ago, but ever since he came back from the NCAA transfer rules, he has made his presence known on the court, and I expect nothing less
I
tonight.
agree. Obviously, San Diego State has always had the advantage with height, but both players have been in the league for a long time, so tonight's going to be an amazing game. And I think we should see what fans have to say about
I
this.
agree. So let's go talk to some fans.
Let's go do it. Let's go
See what their opinions
Let's go see
are.
what they have to say.
I think Joe Palmer is going to go off and score 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Triple-double.
Tonight's game, well, it was a rough weekend. Rams going to rebound. Got Nico leading the charge. They rebound big and get the Aztecs and get back on track. Go Rams.
Game. I think tonight's going to be a really close game. I'm really looking forward to winning this game because it's going to put us back in the polls.
How's it going, Rams? We have some amazing news that CSU just came on top with a victory over the San Diego State Aztecs with a final score of 79-71, one of the largest victories in school history. What a game, Madeline.
It was quite a game. CSU came out firing on all cylinders. It was something that we haven't seen from the Rams They have been struggling to get it going out of the gate, but this game, not a chance. At one point, the score was 21-7 in the first half.
And to me, like we said, the people that we were looking out for from the beginning, Neat Clifford having a night himself. Double-double. Isaiah Stevens hitting 20 points. An amazing game for both of them.
Yeah, Isaiah Stevens finally looked like himself. We've been missing that from him these past couple games. He's looked tentative. He hasn't wanted to shoot the ball. But today, he took it into his own hands. And Neat Clifford, once again, like you said, unbelievable performance. But by no means was it a bad game for the Aztecs. They played really well. CSU just happened to outplay them tonight.
Yep, I think honestly this is some great momentum going forward for the rest of the season. We kind of were hitting a little slump there, but we are back. It's the Rams that we've been seeing since the start of the year. So I cannot wait. Be here next Tuesday night, Boise State, live at 8:30. You're not going to want to miss it.